think and break me.
Hi guys, I'm Emma.
Hey guys, I'm John, and we're Emma and John, you're welcome.
Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're brand new, then thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you'd like to stick around and join us in all of our adventures. You can do that by hitting the little subscribe button.
Just there.
If you do hit the subscribe button, then please make sure to turn on the notification bell as well, and then you'll be notified every single time we post.
Absolutely.
So last Thursday, we did a video about all of the things that we wanted to do when we got out of lockdown.
Yes, and there's lots.
Yeah. So this week we thought that it might be nice to share some of the positive things about being quarantined at home.
Absolutely, yeah. We all know that why we're doing it, we've got to protect vulnerable people, and of course it's sad that everyone lost their lives, but there are some positives that came out of it.
Yeah, so we've decided rather than focusing on the negative things and about being trapped in the house and wanting to go out and not being able to, because we're all aware of that, I think it might be just nice to give a nod to the things that we're grateful for.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a bit of positivity, because there are some that comes out of this.
Yeah, so we've made a list of 10 things that we're glad for, I guess, and we're going to start with number 1, which is talking to friends and family. So during lockdown, I think we'll just call it lockdown. During lockdown, I spoke to my family more than I've ever spoke to my family before.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm the same. We mentioned it before on weekly vlogs and stuff, but we do a weekly quiz with your family and my family, and we talk to them. And I think I mentioned it before as well. One of my sisters live about 200 miles away, maybe 300 miles away, so we hardly ever talk to her, hardly ever see her, and we see maybe every weekend now, what's really nice.
Yeah, I don't know how long this will carry on for, but it's been nice to talk to people, and it's important while you're not able to see anybody to talk to your family.
Absolutely, and it makes us wonder, well for me, it makes us wonder why we never done it with my sister before.
Yeah.
Like at Christmas or Easter when we were on holiday or birthdays or whatever, we should have done it a long time ago. One of the good things that came out of it, because I think we will now.
Yeah. So moving on to number 2, because it kind of links in, is quizzes.
Yes, quizzes. I love quizzes. There's some really hard ones.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've been doing like a general knowledge kind of quiz. Sometimes there's themes, sometimes there's not. If we get to pick themes, then normally ours is like animals in space, because I like space. Yeah, but we're learning a lot more.
We definitely are learning a lot more. Not only finding the questions for our questions like we do, but obviously when we get them wrong or get them right, we always remember that the strange ones are kind of like, what's a pack of ferrets called?
Oh, I know, it's a business.
Yeah, I would never have known that before now. What's amazing. I know it's stupid, but it's quite fun to know that.
Yeah, I don't think it's stupid. I think it is fun, and I think it's a fun way to interact with people, your friends and your family, when you can't be there playing board games or whatever with them.
Absolutely.
Especially like for some people that aren't, like we're just isolating, it's just me and John.
Yeah.
Whereas other people are isolating with their entire family, so I imagine that that's a little less boring.
Yeah.
But like we can't play board games by ourselves, so having a quiz night is fun. It
is fun. Yeah, we look forward to it. We do one on Saturday and one on Sunday with my lot. So yeah, it takes a lot of time up. What's amazing.
Yeah. So number 3 is I put movie nights, but I also meant like TV series as well.
Okay.
Is it just series or is it series? It's just series, isn't it? Yeah, so we've been, obviously it's given us the opportunity to catch up on the Marvel movies, which we've mentioned before that we're trying to work our way through.
Yeah, we're getting there. I think we started, our next one is Endgame, I think.
No, well yeah, technically, but we haven't watched the Spider-Man, so we're going to go backwards and watch the 2 Spider-Man films and then go back forward to Endgame, because I don't want to watch Endgame if I don't understand what's going on.
Okay, yeah, and then hopefully we can watch Frozen 2 when all it's still happening, because we've got more time. But yeah, it gives us more time to do that, because we never have time to watch films normally in a normal life.
Yeah.
So it's nice that we can get opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I think we've mentioned we don't have a ton more time because we're both still working, and obviously John has been off on fires and stuff like that, but when we do have the time, it's not like you can go and visit anywhere or just go, like some weekends we just go shopping for the fun of going shopping, but not at the moment obviously. So when we're doing that, we're like, oh well, should we watch a film, and it's keeping us entertained and occupied. So.
Absolutely, yeah. Disney Plus is amazing at the moment.
Yeah, we're also watching Manifest, but there's a video coming up with what we watched in May.
Yeah,
so that'll be in there.
Absolutely.
So number 4 is walking with Louie.
Obviously we walked with Louie before this, But I think what we mean by this is we go in different places rather than the normal. We go to Emma's work a lot because he can run around and do what he wants around there. It's an amazing place. But we are taking him to like a lot of booty spots around here. What's really nice, where we wouldn't have time to do that normally.
No, and it's not just that we're taking him to different places, it's the time that we're having at home with him as well, because I'm here all day. I do know now that he sleeps most of the day.
Yep, I told you that when I was in bed.
Yeah, and then at like, I don't know, at 11 he gets up and comes and bothers me for a cuddle and then goes back to sleep, and then again at about 3.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want anything, he just wants me to fuss him a minute, and then he's like, oh look, you're here. That's what it is. But he's getting a lot more like playtime.
Absolutely.
He's getting a lot more treats. Yeah, so I think he's enjoying it. He's just tired all the time.
A lot more time in the garden in the sun. What's really nice, yeah.
Yeah, because I can sit downstairs when I'm working from home with the door open. So he generally goes out there and sunbathes, and you see him like with his eyes half open.
Yeah,
like,
so it's really good for him.
Yeah. So number 5 is I put new recipes. Some people will do this in their regular life before quarantine. Me and John are really, really good at eating lasagna and, I don't know, chili.
We've done a really good lasagna though. So yeah, we have the same recipes all the time.
Every single Saturday, bar one, for like the last 6 months, I reckon. It's taco night. Yeah.
But we started HelloFresh. What's amazing, and I'm really, really enjoying it, and it gives us more time because I'm starting work later, so we don't interact with the day shift, so we keep each shift separate. It gives more time to prepare and cook a new recipe from HelloFresh. What's amazing. Yeah,
we've been trying things, so you obviously, I don't know if you know, I said obviously, but if you haven't had HelloFresh then you won't know. They give you 3 recipes, but you can change them. So you can go online and be like, oh no, I don't fancy that. So we've kept one the same that they've picked, and then we've gone through and picked 2 others. But the recipes each week seem to be changing, like they're not the same recipes each week. So we've been picking things like last week or the week before for you, we had 2 kind of Asian inspired recipes, which we never would have even, like, it was noodles, one of them. I love noodles, but we just basically have chicken noodles and a sauce when I cook it.
Absolutely.
But this was like, it had lime in it.
I was normally scared by lime because I'm not really a lime eater. I don't really like that taste. However, you put it on yours first because I was scared to put it on mine. And I tasted hers and it was amazing, and I obviously put it on mine. So it's opening us up to new flavours. What's amazing.
Yeah. So definitely new recipes. We were trying to do a Disney thing each week. We didn't do that last week. But that's probably because we've got the HelloFresh recipes there new. Yeah, but it's just allowing. We've got the time. To put all of the ingredients
Absolutely,
in,
like I said, I start working later in the evening, so we don't contract with day shift. What means I'm not going to work until 8 o'clock at night. What means we've got 4 hours before I start work when I get up to make something nice and have it before I go to work. What's amazing.
So at number 6 we put odd jobs. I still think there's a ton of odd jobs that John could be doing.
Absolutely is a ton, but I've also done a lot as well. Yeah, there's obviously, everyone's got that odd cupboard here and there that you want to sort on out. So we obviously sorted things out like that, you know, cutting the grass, all the stuff that you want to do but you put off because you run out of time.
And you don't want to be doing it on the weekend.
Like man draw and stuff, so you sort that out. But yeah, we done a couple of odd jobs, what's amazing. We sorted a few things out. Obviously there's more to do because there's always more to do. But yeah, you're getting more organised, what's good.
Yeah. Moving on to number 7, we put YouTube. So we do kind of this, we have the same kind of schedule for like filming and planning, but we've had a little bit of extra time on the weekends when we've been going to places. So like when we take Louie to my work, because it's gated and fenced and he, you know, nobody goes there and he can't access anybody. We've been sitting down and planning for a few videos. Yeah,
that's really nice in the sun, and actually spending the time actually planning in the sun and actually research it properly. It's been really nice.
Yeah, it makes it much more enjoyable than doing it in the living room. And also I think it helps your kind of creative juices
Absolutely.
Kind of get
yeah, and you can have a chat about it and you both can bounce off one another. Absolutely. But also watching YouTube, we watched it normally anyway before this, but now we actually can watch all the ones we subscribe to, as well as new ones, what's coming out, like travel days and stuff, what we really enjoy, and talking to you guys, what's amazing, it gives us more time to read comments, and we can play the comments, and do it together rather than one person doing it.
Yeah.
What's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do when I go back to work. I'm going to miss all of the watching. So number 8, we put community. Not necessarily our street, which is upsetting.
It's a shame. It is really a shame. Our street hasn't really done it. What's a shame. But other streets have obviously come out on every Thursday night and clapped to the NHS and key workers and that. What's really, really nice, and it's bringing all the communities together. It's just a shame that our street hasn't done it.
We live on a street that has majority of older people.
Yeah.
It's a little cul-de-sac, so you know, there's a lot of old people, which probably doesn't help.
No.
And there are a couple of people, I've done it a couple of times, and a couple of the ladies at the street have kind of walked to the next street to do the clapping.
Yeah.
But people are more inclined to say, hey, how are you, when you walk past them in the street,
yeah.
which is nice.
And like the VE day was not long ago, people had street parties and stuff, what was really nice. Again, not our street, but I know my sister's street did, and they went out and had barbecue in the front of this front gardens, and had a party, so it was really nice to do.
Yeah, my uncle's street have been playing weekly street bingo. It's just funny, isn't it, how in like this kind of time people are like, I know what we'll do.
Yeah.
We'll play bingo in the street. Like,
yeah,
but it's keeping them entertained. He's also created a gin bar, so
absolutely. But not only that, I mean, even the police sort of come around, and they turn up on the street and put all their lights on their cars, and they get out and clap their hands, and the fire brigade, if we do enjoy that night, we come out of the station and clap our hands, put lights on and stuff. So it's really nice, you know. Like I say, it's a shame that our street doesn't do it, but a lot of streets do it.
Yeah, I'd rather they didn't do it and stayed inside and stayed safe if they're a vulnerable person anyway. So,
absolutely.
But it's nice for the, like, if you're in the community and you are working for the NHS or the fire brigade, or you know, in a shop or the police, it's nice to know that it is appreciated.
Absolutely, yeah.
I was going to say welcomed, but that's not what I meant. Number 9 is, it's kind of more of a feeling than and a thing, but I wrote it down as learning what we've taken for granted before. So like before, on a Saturday we'd be like, oh, what should we do? Maybe we'll just go into Bath and shop a bit, but now because we can't do it, we really want to do it, so absolutely. I think we'll enjoy it a lot more when we can do it again.
It's going to shops without going through all these procedures you've got to go through now. But not only that, you know, travel, you know, travel is a big part of our lives, and we will be planning or booking or whatever about travel, and not even thinking about the flights, not even thinking about, or what if we can't go. And now that's a big thing now, what's a shame, but next time when we're allowed to go, we certainly wouldn't take it for granted anymore. What's amazing.
And like pop in to see your family for a cuppa, or you know, going, like seeing my sister, I think is what I'm missing most. And I didn't even see her that often before. Like we talk a lot, but I didn't see her that often. Yeah. But now I think we will afterwards see each other more. Like we met up for a social distance walk the other night.
You're always on the phone to her, what's really nice.
Always, yeah. Which is nice, it is nice. So yeah, but I think those things, I think it'll surprise people what they've missed. Or
just grabbing a coffee, go to a coffee shop and actually grab a coffee.
John's really missing Starbucks.
And yes, you can get a drive-through, but my nearest drive-through is about 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
What's a long time
to
go there and pick it up. So yeah, just missing just go and grab a coffee from somewhere.
Yeah. And finally, I mean not finally, finally we put time together. So me and John, obviously John works nights, not obviously, John works nights and I work days, and we normally have what, 2 hours in between?
Yeah, so obviously now, like I said, I'm starting later, so we've got more time in the week, what's really nice. We don't have to rush around as much. Emma works from home now, so I can start dinner while she's finishing off work. So just spending more time together, what's really nice, and a weekend that we can't do nothing else apart from spending time together. So that's obviously the biggest thing that's come out of it, what's been really nice.
Yeah, it has been nice. We actually celebrated our anniversary while we were in lockdown, and we both kind of forgot, I think.
I didn't forget.
John's saying he didn't forget.
I didn't forget, you had a card for me.
Yeah, John's mum told him. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Did you have a card for me?
Okay, John didn't forget, but I forgot. But it was still, we still had such a fun weekend the weekend before that I don't think it really matters.
No.
I'll buy him a card at some point, I'm sure.
I don't mind.
That's it. That's all of the things we could think of. I'm sure there are plenty more actually, but we just wanted to put a positive spin on it.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's obviously really sad how many people lost their lives and friends and families.
It's a sucky time.
It is a sucky time, but we're trying to be positive about it. Hopefully it's going to come to an end soon, and all the stuff that we just mentioned, we're going to be really grateful when it's all over.
Yeah.
So
let us know down in the comments one thing that you are happy, what's one thing you've done or learned or created,
Absolutely.
or something new that you've been able to do because you've been on lockdown.
Absolutely.
That would be a really positive thing to leave down in the comments.
Yeah, that'd be really good, yeah.
Yeah, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.
Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.
Bye.